Solving exponential equations by taking ln on both sides. So the first equation we have is e to the 3x equals to 8. So the x is in the exponent. So in order to bring the x down, we have to take ln on both sides. So ln the left side and then ln the right hand side. So and then you apply the power rule, bring the 3x down. So 3x times ln e, that is equals to ln a, and then ln e is equals to 1. So let me say that. So ln e is equals to 1, and then on the left hand side you have 3x equals to ln 8, and then x is equals to ln 8 divided by 3. All right, so x is equals to ln 8 divided by 3. When you are doing homework online, be careful with this. So x equals to ln 8 divided by 3. This is called an exact answer. So, and then in order to approximate that, so in your calculator, just type ln of 8, and then you have to close the parenthesis for ln 8, and then divided by 3. So that is approximately equals to 0.693. I would like to use 3 decimal places, so 0.693. And then the next problem, I changed the 8 to -8 to see if that is solvable. So we have e to the 3x equals to -8. Is this solvable? So to bring the 3x down, we have to take ln on both sides. So this is ln -8. Is ln -8 defined? The answer is no, right? So this ln -8 is undefined. What does that mean? That means this equation has no solutions. So let me give you a graph of this equation. So what is y equals to e to the 3x looks like? So y equals to e to the 3x, that looks like this. That is an exponential function. So e to the 3x looks like this. So this is e to the 3x, right? So y equals to that. How about 8? -8. So -8 is below the x-axis. Y equals to -8 is somewhere like right over here. So this is y equals to -8. Do they intersect at any points? The answer is no. So they never intersect. That means there is no solution. The solution is where these two curves intersect. All right. So the first two equations are solved. Let's move on to the next one. The next one we have 2 e to the -0.3t minus 5 equals to 15. So let's isolate the e on one side and then we take the ln. So first we add 5, right? So e 2e -0.3t, that is equals to 15 plus 5 equals to 20, and then you divide both sides by 2, so you have a 10.3t, that is equals to 10. 20 divided by 2 is equals to 10, and then you take ln on both sides. So let me space out the 10 a little bit. So now e is isolated on one side, and then you take ln on both sides, so you can bring down the t. And then we have -0.3t times ln e equals to ln 10. So ln e is equals to 1, then t is equals to ln 10 divided by -0.3. So this is called an exact answer, and then you do this on your calculator. You type ln 10, close the parenthesis, divided by 0.3. That is approximately equals to -7.675. So that is approximately equals to -7.675. And then I box my final answer. All right, and then moving on to the next one, the fraction. So let's switch to a different color. We have 30 divided by 1 plus 2 e to the -0.5x equals to 5. So this one I want to get out of the fraction by multiplying the denominator on both sides. So we have 30 equals to 5 times the denominator, 2 times e raised to the -0.5x. Close the parenthesis, and then I will go ahead and distribute the 5. So I have 30 equals to 5 plus 5 times 2 is equals to 10 e to the negative 0.5x, and then subtract 5 on both sides, so this becomes a 25 equals to 10 e to the negative 0.5x, and then divide 10 on both sides, we have a 2.5 equals to e to the negative 0.5x. So now e is on one side, and then there is no number in front of e, so now is the time to ln both sides. And then you will carry the power down, so you have ln 2.5 equals to negative 0.5x times ln e. ln e is equals to 1, so therefore x is equals to ln 2.5 divided by negative 0.5. So on your calculator, you type ln 2.5, close the parenthesis, divided by negative 0.5. So this is approximately equal to negative 1.833. When I ask students to do this on a test or on quizzes, I usually ask for the exact value, which is this one. Okay, so the approximation, when do you use the approximation? When you solve application problems, so you will have to use the approximation. All right, so now we solve 4, right? We have 2 left. The next one is pretty interesting. So the next one, we have e to the 2x minus 4e to the x minus 5. Okay, let's write down the problem. So we have e to the 2x and then minus 4 e to the x minus 5 equals to 0, right? And then this one, I would like to rewrite the e to the 2x a little bit by doing this e to the x, and then I push the 2 outside, minus 4, and then e to the x minus 5 equals to 0. And then I will do a substitution by letting y equals to e to the x. So now the equation becomes y squared minus 4y minus 5 equals to 0. So this is look like this is just a quadratic equation. And then you factor this to y plus 1, and then y minus 5 equals to 0. 1 times negative 5 is minus 5. 1 plus negative 5 is negative 4. And then y is equals to negative 1, and then y is equals to 5. So we are not done yet. We are trying to solve for x, right? And then to solve for x, so y is e to the x, that is equals to negative 1, and then e to the x is equals to 5, and then you ln both sides, right? So you ln both sides. Is ln negative 1 defined? So ln negative 1, so this is undefined. So for the first equations, there are no solutions. And then for the second equation, you bring the x down, so this is just ln 5. And then ln 5 is approximately equals to 1.609. So this is approximately equals to 1.609. So that is the next equation. Okay, and then we have one problem left, so that is 2x plus 1, and then 6 raised to the x. So 2 raised to, so we have 2 raised to x plus 1 equals to 6 raised to the x. Let me double check. 2x plus 1 and then 6x, so that is okay. And then we are going to do ln on both sides, so take ln on both sides, so we can bring the power down. So that is equals to x plus 1, so the power is down, times ln 2 equals to x, and then ln 6. Okay, and then we are going to distribute the ln 2, so we have x times ln 2 plus 1 times ln 2 equals to x times ln 6. Put all the x on the left, then we have x ln 2 minus x ln 6 equals to, put the ln 2 on the right, minus ln 2. And then we can factor out the x. So let's factor out the x. And then we have ln 2 minus ln 6 divided by negative ln 2. And then finally, we have x equals to negative ln 2 divided by ln 2 minus ln 6. All right, so let's see. Negative ln 2 divided by, and then a big in a parenthesis, I have ln 2 minus ln 6. All right, so this one I have x approximately equal to, let me make sure, oh, I typed a number wrong on my calculator. So let me fix that. So negative ln2 divided by ln2 minus ln6. I have positive 0.6309. So I will just write 631. So that is the answer to the last equation. So that is the end of this video. If you think my instruction is helpful and clear, give me a like, share this video on any social media for me. If you are new to the channel, click the subscribe button on your way out. I will see you all in the next lesson. Signing out.